Hi guys, Liz here, aka Isabelle Cheren. I am at a lovely sim called Esoteric. It's actually an adult sim in Second Life. And I was actually here last night because I decided to go out. Yes, I did. I decided to go out in the virtual world. And after much crashing because of, I swear to God, the internet on a Saturday night is really hard work. After much crashing, I actually managed to stay, and it was a beach party with a great DJ Jamie and Win, who is his sidekick and partner, and they led the evening, and it was absolutely lovely. I mean, great music, great group of people, having a laugh. Joking around, and you know what? That is what Second Life's about. It's about groups of people getting together and having a laugh, having a giggle, listening to music, remembering when, requesting songs, all that kind of thing. And I think a lot of people have forgotten this. A lot of people have forgotten this sort of community spirit. And actually, I don't think I found anywhere else that has this same feeling. I used to go to a place ages ago. If you look back on my videos, you'll see I used to film at a place called Exodus, and they would have these theme nights every Saturday night, and I used to absolutely love going to them because they were so much fun. People would get dressed up, you'd have like competitions, the best outfit, you know, and it would all be just a laugh, just a giggle, bunch of adults just having a great laugh. And this is what this was on Saturday, because these people are from those days. And I thought, wow, I think a lot of this is missing lately, because everyone's the economy of Second Life makes me laugh, because there's so many people selling things, there's so many shopping events, everyone wants to buy something. But the problem is everyone's spending their time buying things, everyone's spending their time blogging. They've forgotten to go out and have fun. And that's something I've noticed. I mean, I myself am guilty of it. And I'm certainly going to change that, because I just think, Jesus Christ, when did I turn a Saturday night into a nothing night? And a shopping night? I mean, hell no. I don't want to go shopping. I want to go and have fun with a group of adults and have a laugh and have a giggle. And even if in the real world I cannot get out because, hey, all my friends are married and have got families, or hey, I didn't have enough money to go out, if I'm going to step into a virtual world, if that's my choice rather than the television set, I at least want to have a laugh. I don't want to go shopping. But I've asked a few friends, because I say to them, so you go and buy all these outfits, you take all these photos, then what? I don't know. That's the general answer. I don't know. I'll stay at home. And I'm like, what's the point? What is the point of going and shopping, lining the pockets of the merchants, when you're not actually getting anything out of what you're purchasing? And I think that's one of the things that's really, really got to me lately, is a lot of what you see now on YouTube from people is about going shopping, and the fun factor seems to have disappeared. And I want to see that. I want to see that change. We're living in a world where everyone's having a really difficult time, and shopping is not the answer to it. It is for the merchants, but it's not for the average person. It is not for the average person. And I just think part of what I'm going to be doing in the future is finding places, for example, this place, where actually you can go, even if you're on your own and you don't know anybody, and you can feel welcome. And even if you're shy, because everybody knows I'm quite quiet. I mean, this group of people that I was with Saturday night, they know me from old. I say things every now and then, and I'm very quiet. I'm a very quiet, observant person, and I take it all in, and I have a little laugh. But I'm actually quite a quiet person. So, but it's nice. And it's nice that they know that. And I just want to go and find different places like this. So for people that are coming in that, don't know where to start, I can say, hey, this is what you can do on a Saturday night. You're welcome to come. And hey, it's a fun place, and I think I'm going to try and find places like this. I'm just going to go around and see how friendly they are. I think that's the most important thing, is getting a feel of different venues and just seeing what the land lies like. I do have a problem with cliques, and so I would never ever steer people towards cliques, but I think it'd be nice to show people that are struggling in world and they're spending a lot of time on their own, where you can go and meet people and, make some friends and have a laugh, discover new things. Now, the place I'm at is adult, so of course you've got to be an adult, if you don't mind. And this particular place, so part of it is available to the public. So when they do the events like the themed party DJ events, anybody can come. So that's really great. So that part of the area is sort of free for you to come and enjoy it. Then, of course, there's the rest of the island, which you do have to join a group and you do have to pay to join that group. Now, I've heard a lot of people complain about this kind of thing, but this place is absolutely stunning, and you've got to remember that the people that create it spend their real life money making these places, buying all the things, and then spending their time creating it. So everybody needs help to pay, to run this. And I think paying a group fee to be able to enjoy an area that you think, okay, this is really nice, I want to be part of it, and to keep going back again and again, to me, it's worth it. There are some places that you see come and go and they take people's money. But for example, this place I'm at, it's run by a lady who had a different name place before, Creams. And so she's been around a long time, and she always makes her lands very beautiful, really pleasurable to go and visit and just chill out. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. And I decided to do that because I see so many unhappy people on social media. Oh my God. I'm a very, I tend to observe social media, so I read. I might not read at the time the conversation's going on, or I might see it a bit late, and I think, wow, ignorance is bliss for some people. It really is bliss. Some people are so rude to people because they hide behind their keyboards. It's very easy. Do you know what? If you stood in front of someone and behaved like some of these people behaved, they'd probably get their heads knocked off because it's just not on. Social media is turning into such an awful place, and it's got to change because this is our futures, and this is the way a lot of people communicate, and it does have to change, and people have to learn to adapt to it and treat it with respect. Nobody wants to hear about nobody wants to hear about your endless gripes and things on social media. Some people oh my God, some people, and I'm not talking about virtual social media, I'm just talking about social media. I often log in and I see things where people have gone, having a bad day, doing this and this, and I'm like, part of me is like, why do you think 400 of your friends really wants to know that you've had a crappy day? Why? Just because they don't, especially when you say it over and over and over again. I think it's poignant to share things on social media. If they're people that are important to you, yeah, share things. I shared today is the day my mum passed away in 2012. It's the day that I received the phone call, the 25th of August. I'll never forget it. And I shared that on my social media with a photo of my mum, because all those people in my real life social media are, friends. They're people I'm close to. Many of them knew my mum. The people in England didn't know my mum, but a lot of my Australian friends had met my mum or seen her about, or just knew of her. So that was important to me to share. But some of the stuff people share is so hateful, and I annoy people sometimes with some of the things I share because I just do it for the hell of it. But anyhow, I'm digressing because I said I'd talk about the social media stuff that's really bothering me. Okay, there are two parts of what's bothering me. I did a blog the other day because I was so wound up. Actually, it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I was absolutely wound up because on my Instagram, I got messaged. You can get messaged on Instagram. It took me ages to work that out, but you can get messages on Instagram. I'm getting messaged by people with no clothes on. And I'm like, wow, how does that get here? But obviously it's through private messaging. I've been tagged in Flickr with dick pics. Really? Why? Yeah. I've been tagged in things like that, and I've had to remove the tag, and it's like, it's ridiculous. And as I've said before, because I share my email address here, well, actually I don't. I share an email address I created specifically for YouTube. I've received many pictures of men and what they believe is their best feature. So, and I always said I would create a montage of them, which I will do. So if you're in the virtual world, I will be doing that at some stage in the next couple of months. I'm going to create an art gallery, I've decided, and I'm going to open it up for the day and let you all come in. You think I'm kidding? No, I'm not. Because I just think, they'd be wasted if they don't get seen. I mean, really, I can't keep this all to myself. Is she joking, you're wondering? Is she joking? Anyhow, the thing about social media is a lot, especially on the Facebook feeds and groups and stuff, is the behaviour of people. Someone will write something, it's mostly in a group sort of situation, so where everybody doesn't know everybody. You know, you get that on pages, like you subscribe to different pages, and then the trolls come in and they write things, and it starts that trolling type conversation. I've seen so much of that lately, where people are quite cruel to other people. They were quite cruel to a lovely guy, a friend of mine. Well, he's become a friend of mine, and it actually put him off, and I was really sad because if I'd known that was happening, unfortunately I think it happened during my sleep time, if I'd have known that was happening at the time, I would have been in there with my size 10s and I would have shot down some people with my words. I tell you what, I would have shot them down with my words. I can be quite cutting, so to speak, because you don't pick on people. And it's ridiculous. People are picking on people because they don't have the right size hands, or they don't have the right size head, or they don't have the right size legs or thighs, or their thighs are too big and they've got too much of a tunnel between them, or their backside's too big. I mean, how ridiculous. Do you walk around in the real world and insult people like that? I would hope not. People in the virtual world create themselves to what they want to be like. That's the whole idea of it. There is no right or wrong way to look. It's the same in real life. There is no right or wrong way to look. We are all individual. We are all different. We are all different body shapes, sizes. We're all different head sizes, hand sizes, belly sizes, thigh sizes. Some of us have got scars, some of us haven't. Some of us look like Barbie, some of us look like, I don't know. But the point is, in reality, we are all different. So why do people think it is okay to insult someone because they've created their avatar to look a certain way? When did anybody become the judge of what a human or an avatar should look like? And honestly, some of the worst trolling behaviour has been around what an avatar looks like. Now that really says to me that although people stand there and say that, oh no, we don't judge people by what we look like and da 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 da, in reality, they do. because they even judging an avatar, for God's sake. At what stage did an avatar have to be perfect? It doesn't. Nor does a person have to be perfect. All that matters is that there is a person, there's a human being behind that. Now, when this behaviour happened, it happened to a friend of mine, a male friend, who they insulted, and this person disengaged from Second Life groups. Disengaged because of that behaviour. Now, I find that absolutely disgusting. I find it disgusting. It's taken me a number of weeks to talk about it because it upset me so much. And I couldn't say to him why. It just upset me because this person is so nice, so sweet. And I just think some people are just plain cruel. And those people, in my mind, are bullies beyond the keyboard, because if they can sit there and do that behind the keyboard, I hate to think what they are thinking and doing to the people in their lives. And if they can't, well, they're cowards. That's all I can say. So that's actually why I wanted to talk about it, because I've experienced someone who was hurt by it. I think it's not funny. It's not funny to insult people. I see vloggers do it all the time. I don't find it funny. They don't stop and think what that person there that they're mocking might feel. That person there might actually think that they look great and that's what they want to look like. Who's anyone to judge? No one. No one has the right to judge. And I just think an ugly heart types ugly words. An ugly mind speaks ugly words. And I think social media has made it so easy for people to do that, and that really, really disturbs me, because at the end of the day, social media was never created to be like that. Social media was a way to connect with people, meet new people, learn new things. It was never a way to bully people and dox people and whatever else they're doing. That's just nasty. And yeah, it disturbs me. And people with loud voices disturb me. People that have so much opinion that they think their opinion's correct. I mean, I've seen a few of those as well on my Facebooks. Yes, I've got a number of Facebooks. And, at the end of the day, always remember the people that read what you write. You are hurting someone. So yeah, that's what I was alluding to before. Let's not make this a down subject, because I just think it just needed to come out. I need to say it because it bothers me. It really bothers me. I'm older. I'm older than a lot of people I know. Okay, I'm not that old, but I'm older than a lot of people I know, and some people say to me, oh, well, they're young, and I'm like, yeah, even my kids know how to behave. Do you know, even my 4-year-old grandson knows how to behave. My 25-year-old daughter and my 29-year-old son know how to be polite and respectful to people, and they lead successful lives. You don't have to behave like that. And I've also been told, oh, maybe it's their background, their upbringing, Liz, and I don't care. When you grow up and you leave home, you are your own person. You become your own person. I'm going to let you in a secret. I never had a perfect background by any stretch of the means. Very, very tough background. And maybe one day I'll share that with you, and it's not quite what you think. I had a very tough background, but I tell you what, that tough background didn't mean I behaved the same way with people around me and with my children. No, it didn't. You don't define yourself by your background. You define yourself by the person that you become and the person that you strive to be. And when it's in social media, that's no excuse to me. Anyhow, I've said it now. I've said it all. And do you know what? I don't really want to talk about this subject again, but I did say I was going to talk about it, so I have. And I hope that the person that knows this is about him knows why I did it. Anyhow, I'm off all week. Yes, I've got this week off and I'm going to do a couple of things and it's going to be sunny. That's all I know. It's going to be sunny and I cannot wait. I'm hoping to get out in the sun. I couldn't today because I had to wait for Amazon, obviously. And tomorrow I can't because I have to wait for Amazon again. But I'm going out with some friends this week and I've got a couple of things to do. So, yeah, it'll be nice. Absolutely nice. So, yeah, I've got a good week to look forward to. So, I hope you don't mind listening to this. But I thought I'd just clear it now and no one need to ask me about it ever again. Anyhow, I hope you have a great week and yeah, I'll see you no doubt soon. Bye bye.